Well played by Envy, 2-0. Oh my goodness.
The manner in which they're playing defense right now is just different than how everyone else is playing defense. Now, Rogue is a super aggressive team on offense, but defensively they play pretty standard. They let the team come to them, and then they're reactive. Envy's absolutely not reactive. They wait for that one kill, and then they smell blood. That's kind of how the whole mantra of the team forever. Like when they're ahead, they get further ahead. When they smell blood, they step on the throat. That is how they played since the beginning of time. It just flusters teams, it throws them off, and every time it's that small thing. Like, we just lost one when we were gonna push out. Now we lose another on the retreats, and it just puts teams out of sorts. You have to just completely stay in spawn, apparently, to not be a target for Envy, especially Harry Hook diving deep on that 76. I don't know how you deal with that. You have to just completely play as a group all the time. Any little mistake will be absolutely punished by this envious team.
Envy, again, we were talking about before, but they're a team with very few weaknesses. The only thing I can think of that would be a weakness is that the way they're playing defense right now, I do think it might be more punishable than we're giving it credit for. I mean, it is catching teams off guard, but you do risk something when you go that deep. When you dive in on a team like that, if they know it's coming, there's things you can do to deal with it. So I think right now, if you're up against Envy, probably one of the better things you could do on the offense is just try and bait their defense into going for that deep dive and respond appropriately. But easier said than done. And Envy, of course, if you were punishing it, would always have the option of playing more traditional in response.
It just looks super frustrating to play against. It just looks like it would mess with your head on offense. That every time you're going out there, someone is right in your face immediately, and then if you're not the one who gets the kill, then Enemy's going to be in there. They're not afraid to res right on you for tempo as well. It's just been brutal. Really hard to watch. So Envious is up 2-0 over CODE7. We're on Dorado now on our third map.
Don't worry, my friends.
We'll see what this CODE7 defense has in store for us. Hardblue's been a terror on this Dorado map on Roadhog. He just completely watches the right side. Anyone who tries to peek on these stairs is a subject to a hook. So he's going to be playing the Roadhog for him. Nicholas will be on the Pharah. Shake, of course, will play Mercy. Joe Meister on Reaper. JKW Reinhardt. Torque on Soldier 76.
Once again, Hardblue going to be in action here on the Roadhog, and why not? His Roadhog has been great, and this is a great Roadhog map. Meanwhile, though, taking a... Oh, no. Not like this. Internet Hulk has learned Tornado. It's super effective. Well, he's probably not going to be on the Reinhardt in any case. He's just having fun. Coco, though, will be on the Zarya. Taimu on the Reaper. Chipsogen on Mercy. Tailspin on the Pharah. Harry Hook on Lucio. And Internet Hulk going to be on Winston, who probably will not be spinning that quickly, but you never know. Tornado Winston, new meta? Question mark?
Possibly. So they're going to go just kind of pretty slow approach here. A little bit odd that they're not running a Reinhardt, but they'd rather have Coco on this Zarya here, just going for kind of shield damage. I believe they'll probably be reliant on Tailspin getting damage either over the top or to the right. That's why they want the Zarya there to give them the shields. When this comes underneath the arch, I imagine that's when Hulk is going to come down or in over the top and drop a shield for them.
Taimu able to get the first kill, wins the Reaper on Reaper Battle. Tailspin going deep. Too deep, though, is immediately taken out by Hardblue. Still not a bad trade. It's still 2-1 in favor of Envy as far as the kill feed goes at the moment. They're moving forward. JKW is getting flanked here as he tries to hold here on the point. Taimu, again, gets that back, gets on the torque. And Envy is slowly but surely just mechanically winning these little skirmishes, and Taimu just left clicking to victory, and Hexus might be it already. They're going to take this first point.
Everyone's dead. The supports are dead. There's going to be no resurrection available for him. Just, again, another super aggressive push from them. They didn't run the Reinhardt because it's just way too slow for them. They would rather bomb in their Winston, get a shield on him so he can stay safe. Hulk, I mean, say what you want about Winston, but his Winston is remarkably survivable. He never dies. He never dies. He's in this back line. Now he's just going to Primal Rage and punch Hardblue to death. Now he's up front, but he's not going to allow them to try to reinforce over this bridge. They're so far forward.
They are really far forward right now. I'm not sure, Coach. Look at where they're standing. Do they even realize where they're all?
No, I mean, they're not even going to come through there. It's almost even an error.
I think they found it's like, why are you guys here? What are you doing? Taimu, though, takes out Hardblue. Internet Hulk on the Shake. Shake is already down. I'm not sure what I'm watching right now, Hex, but Envy, super deep. JKW says, no, you will not spin into me here.
Yeah, Chips did die in that too, though, so unfortunately no resurrection coming out for Envy through their aggression. It's just bonkers. I mean, I can't believe how far forward they were, and it brought them so much time. They're already under the arch here, and Hulk continues to go in.
Hulk is going in. JKW tries to charge him out. Will pick up the big health on the way. Internet Hulk actually in a little bit of trouble here, but will Primal Rage his way through. Meanwhile, take a look here at Tailspin. Gets the big mid-air on the Nicholas. Moving forward. Hammer down from JKW. No. Shake, you will not resurrection. Justice reigns from in front of your face.
Oh, let's break it.
This has been brutal. CODE7 has been getting some kills, but they have yet to stop this Envy approach. Envy has been moving the cart at will. And they are setting an incredibly quick time. And Torch says enough of this. Takes the leap of faith. Went full Celeste there. Oh, not like this.
They get that second point pretty much unstopped. This is about as fast as you can set a time on Dorado. And they haven't, they're going to have Graviton up. They're already pushed very far forward. Taimu is just getting some chip damage in from below.
Harblu right now does have the Death Blossom at the ready. Might do something to stop this Envy assault, but Envy's just been coming in from the left and then coming in from the right. Taimu landing click after click. Harblu goes down. He's gonna have a Death Blossom of his own in just a moment. Nicholas saying Justice reigns from above. Please stop the terror right now. 2 kills for the defense, and will they be able to stabilize?
That should, because they just took down both supports. Now Taimu and Coco down, so finally some breathing room for CODE7. They are gonna have ultimates on defense. Dorado last is hard to push. Believe it or not, you can hold for 5.5 minutes. We've seen teams hold for 7 minutes on this map before, on this last, after a first 2-point assault like that. So not over yet for CODE7. They're going to have finally some space to set up. But man, that was a relentless onslaught from Envy.
All right, so defense, they have stabilized a little bit. We have some sanity to the game. Nicholas going to the back. Taimu, though, getting the first kill. He's starting to spin towards the back line. Gets absolutely nothing from that. I'm not sure what he's going for, but still 2 kills in favor of Envy.
Yeah.
Taimu's better with the left clicks anyways. Clearly, his Envy picks up 4 kills to start this out, make it 5. And there's not much to say. There's nothing significant going on here, aside from the fact that CODE7 is not able to win these just straight-up mechanical fights.
Yeah, they're just kind of just getting out skirmished, out DM'd here. Hulk's got Primal Rage ready, so he's going to jump in. Here comes the Sound Barrier for the defense, trying to stabilize.
Alright, so 2 kills here from the offense. Harblu spins in, only gets 1 kill from that. Even when CODE7 is using ults, they're not getting big wipes. They're getting maybe 1 kill off of it.
God, Shake went down again. He had Resurrection up. Chips res, knowing that they were on the mid-dive on Shake. Shake does get landed on, taken out.
That's a time of about 4:53. That is an incredibly fast time.
Yeah, it's one of the longest maps in the game. Just wow. Those first 2 points were just this aggression is insane. You don't see teams push that far forward. I mean, when I mentioned like, oh, they're far forward, they're already on roof of church. They were outside spawn. They were waiting in this room. They were getting kills, and then they stayed alive and in there. I don't know. I'm out of words.
That match is just ridiculous. Usually there's a rhyme, there's a rhythm, there's a reason to what's going on in Overwatch. There's a flow to the game. The only flow to that game was ENVYUS just washing over CODE7 like the world's worst tsunami. I mean, that was brutal. There was nothing good about there for CODE7. They kept getting picked off. Envy did whatever they pleased. They went deeper than any team has any right to do, and they got away with it.
Yeah, there's nothing else to say there. CODE7 did win 1 fight towards the end. They were able to take Chips and Harry Hook down, so both supports were down. They were able to clean up a couple after that. It was the only moment where they were able to stabilize and have a decent fight. After that, though, it was still Envy just winning the next 2 fights.
Oh no, Internet Hulk, stop it. Not like this.
And actually, Envy, last time we saw them on this map, were spawn camping on this map. They were this far forward. We're probably going to see the same type of aggression out of Envy on their defense here. I mean, here the hero list going to try to do that. Coco's on Zarya, Chips on Mercy, Tailspin, Pharah, Taimu, Reaper, Harry Hook, Lucio, Internet Hulk on Winston. Playing just the heroes that they like playing. And yeah, this is where they're going to hold. Okay, Envy.
All right, Envy. The Envy's going full pub mode right now. There's no other way of saying this. They're holding so far up. Almost feels like a twinge of hubris here, but they're moving in. Taimu does get the first kill, takes out Harblu. Harblu can't flank if Envy is already in his face, I suppose.
Really no flanks when they're outside your spawn door.
This, I don't know. They get the first kill, they push CODE7 back. They're just imposing their will on CODE7 right now.
So I'm just gonna watch. I mean, they have to deal with someone first. Up top, they almost get Taimu, but a really clutch shield from Coco saves his life.
You have a hook come out. Harblu, though, in deep trouble, eating shot after shot. The Death Blossom is there. A triple kill for Taimu, coming in over the top with a little bit of an elbow thrust for good measure. This is actually just pub mode right now. I'm at a loss for words.
You guys saw CODE7 before, right? They're a very good team.
They beat C9!
CODE7's a very good team.
Well, Taimu almost getting the pick off onto the other Reaper. Does get forced back. The heal's ruining his day a little bit. But he goes right back in and takes out Nicholas. No fear, right by the spawn door.
It's just cyberbullying. Shake goes down.
They're breaking CODE7's bodies. They're breaking CODE7's spirits. CODE7 doesn't even know what the inside of the courtyard looks like. As Taimu is literally outside of the spawn door. Stop the fight. Seriously.
Graviton.
Oh, goodness.
Taimu's
Here comes the Death Blossom again from Taimu, picking up another triple kill. Makes it a quad. The outside the spawn door strategy clearly working right now for Envious. And what can only be described as a brutality.
Oh my god. Just, Is the stream set to mature audiences only?
I don't think so, but look, at least it's late at night right now. It's over 10 o'clock Eastern. The children are in bed.
God.
Drop the beat.
I don't know how it escalated like this. CODE7 was playing this a lot closer to begin with, but they're just staying on the spawn door. Nicholas goes to the barrage, gets rocketed inside. Justice raining from above. Tailspin on the triple kill. Oh my goodness. Meister getting styled on by Tailspin at the very end. If it's not Tailspin, it's Taimu. I mean, this is, if you look at a moment, this would be the equivalent of just being outside their fountain looking for spawn hooks. Like, I don't know what to say.
There's nothing to say. I'm just... This
Graviton comes in, 2 people into the Graviton. JKW gang melted right away. Coco on the double kill.
So here's what everyone else in Overwatch needs to do. They need to pool their resources together, and they need to buy a house, and they need to share that house, because I don't know anyone who's even near the level of Envy right now. It just makes... And
this is...
What is this?
They're probably just sitting there laughing. I've played on teams with Tailspin and Taimu. Oh my goodness. Graviton comes out here from the offense trying to do something, but Tailspin says, I'm going to spin into you in my Diablo 2 Barbarian Simulator. I just got 3 epic drops.
Yeah, they're just calling GG. They don't want to do it anymore.
They're calling GG early, and our Chinese affiliate is saying ...
Yeah, no translation needed for what we just saw there. What?
Okay, so we'll wait 20 seconds to play the game.
What?
That is a spirit-breaking defense coming out from Envy.
I mean, if you're
Why?
another team watching this, your spirit just got broke. Like, everyone's playing for second now. It's just how it feels. Like, what was that?
I don't know what this was. That is the most ridiculous defense I've seen. Again, I just want to mention, CODE7 just beat C9 a set ago. It's not like this is a bad team. This isn't round 128 of an open tournament. CODE7 is really good.
Yeah, we have another set coming your way.
Fire at will.
Helden sterben nicht.
Well, I mean, we did say Envy's on another level. I didn't think it was quite that other of a level. That is a level I did not expect out of them. Just...
That...
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, it's one of those things where I'm sure CODE7 felt really good after being seen. I was like, you know, we go against Envy. What's the worst that can happen? That was the worst that can happen. Oh. Absolute devastation. And I don't think we've really had this reaction on a cast before.
It's the most dominant I've ever seen a team do to another team. That was, I mean, teams that are evenly matched or allegedly evenly matched. I mean, Envy is that number one. I read off all those numbers. The superlatives are running out for how good Envy is above everyone else. I'm stunned by that result, that they're able to do that to a team like CODE7, hang out outside of their spawn on Dorado first.
That
was filthy.
Oh,
that was
man.
filthy.
There's just nothing to say aside the fact that we're going to be taking a short break. I need a moment to recompose myself after that game. Final match of the night going to be Cloud9 versus One Shot. Thank you guys for tuning in. This is Beat Overwatch Invitational. I need to go grab a drink of water and maybe something else after the game.